Hey everyone, it's Amanda, your friendly neighborhood introvert. I have really been investing a lot in my professional development, my personal growth, self-discovery this year, and I think it's really been paying off, and others have been telling me that it's been paying off, so I'm gonna roll with it. So I want to share 5 tips that you guys can take for personal development or professional development, and it's not just for introverts. I'm just happen to be an introvert, and I think that these are 5 things that I kind of started out with. So if you guys are young professionals or students, I thought this probably would help you out, so I'm just gonna knowledge share and just shoot the breeze with you guys. Before I begin, I just want to clarify that an introvert is not someone who's quiet and shy. It might be that they're quiet and shy, but they also get energy from being by themselves, rather than extroverts who get energy from being by others or being surrounded by others. Maybe not all the time, but majority of the time. Tip number 1 is to better understand yourself. And you're probably like, oh, okay, yeah, sure. But honestly, I think this is very important. So when you understand kind of your past scars or past experiences that kind of shaped you to who you are and understanding those reasonings behind it, I think it's really powerful in kind of guiding yourself to the next level. A great way to kind of better understand yourself is taking the MBTI, like the Myers-Briggs personality types test, because it is amazing. I swear by this. I make everyone I know take it, and it basically places you into one of 16 different categories of personality types, and each personality type is characterized by a letter, and there's 4 letters in total, making like 16 possibilities. It's about a 12-minute quiz. It'll break down your mind. It's kind of like reading yourself on a report. It's crazy. I love it. I'm an INFJ. Definitely let me know what personality type you guys are if you know or if you take it, because I would love to know. Tip number 2 is to jot down your goals. This one's really easy, but it can also be very overwhelming if you're not exactly sure what you want to do. So you can start off small. I'll give you guys an example for my personal development. Last year, I hated presenting. I always avoided it. I tried to just not do it as much as possible, but I made it a goal to myself that I'm gonna get better at it, because obviously if you're in a professional job, I work in IT, so I'm obviously gonna be presenting, talking to people, and I really have to kind of flex that more. So what I did was I set goals to find more opportunities to present, so whether it being presenting to my team or talking to 2 people about experience sharing or guiding meetings, I would do as much as that as possible, and over time, the more I did it, the easier it got and the more comfortable I got. So it works, guys. Step number 3 kind of goes with the goals, but it's just to create a professional development plan or a personal development plan. There's so many different templates you can use for this. You could use bullet journaling method. You could make a Trello board of goals and steps to get to your goals. There's endless amounts of possibilities that you can do, and you should find something that kind of resonates with you and kind of helps to motivate you. So for example, my professional development plan is split out by soft skills, technical skills, and then opportunities that I can take to kind of get where I want to go. So for example, if I wanted to, learn more about JavaScript, I would start off by reading articles and then maybe go to a training and then try to apply it to something at my job, kind of like that, splitting out steps that you can take, that you can achieve and then do. The 4th tip that I have is to listen to podcasts or read books. This is probably the easiest one, and you can just have to find resources that resonate with you. So some of my favorite podcasts right now is the Kindra's podcast, Just a Tip with Megan Platoon, because she's hilarious and I love her, The Lavender Lifestyle, and Asian Boss Girl, and those are kind of things that really speak to me because they're all Asian Americans. They kind of talk about certain struggles and certain opportunities that we need to take, and I think it just really resonates with me because it just kind of talks and reminds me of my story. So just find things that kind of resonate with you guys. Last and final tip, number 5, is to push yourself outside of your comfort zone. This is the hardest one out of all of them, but for introverts especially, sometimes we kind of stay cooped up and no, I don't want to move. That's totally okay, but if you want to grow and kind of self-discover and grow as a professional or just personally, I think it's really good to push yourself, try new things, experience failure. If you fail, it's fine, but you learn from them, you grow from them. You don't let your failures define you, because it's how you deal with those failures that really kind of defines who you will be in the future, which I think is pretty cool. So that's it for my 5 tips. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I actually had a lot of fun filming this, so let me know if you guys want to know more tips or more tricks, or if you guys want to hear about my professional development or just how I got into IT and what I studied and things like that. I know I got some questions on Instagram about that, so let me know if you guys are interested. If you haven't already, be sure to creep on me so I can creep on you. My social links are down in the description box. Don't forget to comment, and subscribe, because I would love to see you guys back here for my next video. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!